Hello everyone. Today we're going to be getting back to this channel's roots, and I'm going to be playing some more Daggerfall. But specifically we're going to be playing Daggerfall with a mod called Pirates of Tamriel. I'm going into this completely blind. I've never actually installed or played this mod. Hopefully I didn't mess up installing it. So I usually pick a high elf when I play Elder Scrolls games, and I'm still going to keep doing that, but since this isn't technically vanilla Daggerfall, since we're not just playing through Daggerfall, I'm going to pick something else. Yeah, no, I'm breaking with tradition. So, I am going to play as a Dunmer, because they're my second favorite race to play as. But really, it doesn't really count for much what race you play as in this game. So, just get into the spirit of things. Call myself a pirate. Boy, I haven't played this game in a while. Let's see if I remember how to make characters. So if I remember correctly, you can reduce your strength by quite a bit, and it won't matter. Intelligence as well if you give yourself a good magicka bonus. We will need some willpower because we'll be vulnerable to paralysis. And you absolutely need agility so that you can hit things. Personality matters very, very little. Special disadvantages. Critical weakness to... I'd usually do paralysis, since, if you're a high elf, you can't get paralyzed even if you pick that. I could forbid myself from using steel. That'll make things difficult early on, but as my level goes up, that won't be a problem. Alright, I want to be liked by merchants, because that's important for getting good prices. If the underworld doesn't like me, I don't really care. Scholars, who cares what scholars think? Yeah, I think I want scholars to dislike me more than underworld. Because the underworld could actually hurt me. So I always want to pick this because this gives you rewards. You have a certain degree of training with short-bladed, so I get a jump start on that. Critical striking, that's also good. I'm not exactly sure what this does, but I'll say fun. Bank robbing. Here we go. Ebony dagger. Okay, what's a good dark elf name? Give myself an Ashlander name. I've come straight from the Ashlands to the strange land. Agility and speed, very important. Let's roll one more time. I think we can do better. Yep, we definitely can do better. Is this better? Okay, this is better. Oh man, look at this. Wow, this is an amazing roll. Okay. Very high reflexes, that barely makes a difference. And we're just going to skip the cutscenes because I'm probably not going to be doing the main story. So the whole point of me doing this is to showcase this Pirates of Tamriel mod and the quests that come with it. It feels very odd playing as something other than a high elf in an Elder Scrolls game because I almost never do that. Potion of healing, good. So I think what this mod adds is, some new sounds, some new graphics. and some new quests. I don't think there are any like quest lines. I think they're just one-offs. It was really the only quest line in vanilla Daggerfall is the main quest. And what gives it a quest line is that it has like a background quest that runs throughout the whole game. And it kind of ties all of the individual parts of the main quest together. Shut up, phone. Alright. As you can tell, I'm a very professional Let's Player. Pretty much the best way to fight in this game is to just go up to them, or go up to the creatures and then hit them and then swiftly run backwards like 2 steps, and then rinse and repeat. And that way you almost never get hit. Unless they're casting spells, of course, then you have to get fancy. And there he goes. I was fighting a bat on here and it just kind of fell through the stairs. And that happens a lot in this game. So I guess we could just go to Gothway Garden. I'm gonna walk there too, just to give you an idea of how close it is. We could stay at an inn. Why isn't my activate key? Oh, that's not actually a tavern, or is it? And why can't I see the info? It isn't a tavern. This game. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is actually the buggiest Elder Scrolls game. That's including Skyrim. It's actually fairly unfinished too. You know what? I didn't even have to do this at all. I could have just fast traveled here cautiously. Yeah, taverns are pretty much absolutely useless. Look at the guards. I think that's a vestige of Andyfall, because I had Andyfall installed as well. Not sure if this is really added by the Pirates mod. Oh, the music got stuck. Lovely. Okay, I think I found the way to get into the pirate quests. Turns out I was actually... my configuration file wasn't pointing to the right directory. It was still pointing to my old Daggerfall folder without the mod. So, from what I understand, they replaced the Thieves Guild with the Pirates Guild or something like that. So I just went around stealing from a bunch of people so that I would get this letter from the Thieves Guild, or sorry, Pirates Guild. Dear Ahi, I heard about your accident at sea and feared the worst. Now I've heard that you're alive and well and would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved... Wait, what? This is the main quest. Never mind that. Well, anyway. Let me show you a couple of new features. So I'm trying to pickpocket these people, but my skill sucks. Okay, this is actually a guard. The guards are women now. And they have a new sound. I'm 99% sure that that's just the original halt sound, but pitched way up. Which is kind of silly. The graphics on the weapons are a little bit different too. Looks like they have blood on them. Which is pretty gross. You should really clean your weapons after you're done stabbing someone to death. It's just unhygienic. And you can actually pickpocket enemies too. Which is practically cheating. Okay. I'm running very low on gold. With the final "arr," you fall to the ground, completely exhausted. After 1 hour's time, you pick yourself up. That was a terrible pirate accent. Good grief. How long was I unconscious? Okay, I need to pickpocket some more people. I'm still a common citizen, though. Ah! I should have made it one of my major skills. Man. It's completely garbage. Uh-oh, the guards are multiplying. Ahi, you are a pirate. Do not try to deny it. You have been seen in the act. There is honor among us rogues. Either join the guild or face the consequences. Steal the long skirt from the Greensley residence in Balewick. If you desire to join us, you have 91 days. Give me 3 months just to steal one thing. So, I actually hacked the game. I hacked my save file to make my pickpocket 100, but shh, don't tell anyone. So I pick people's pockets when they say, "Yarr, you're a pirate. I saw you pickpocketing people." But I mean, I thought that was just thievery. I don't see how that's piracy. Location, Greensley. And I think this is their guild hall. Yeah, it's a furniture shop. And that's what the Thieves Guild uses as guild halls. Or, sorry, the Pirates Guild. Because we're all pirates now, matey. It has an interesting look to it. It's a furniture store, but it uses like castle assets. There's really no consistency or sense you can make in this game. Don't even try. This game is made up of a bunch of handmade blocks that are procedurally cobbled together. Hello. I like how people don't question why you're barging into their house. Yeah, don't worry about it. You pick up the long skirt. As you pick up the long skirt, you hear the soft rustle of paper. A note is tucked inside the long skirt. Edweware Greenfield, Oxwell. Okay. Straightforward enough. Pardon me, sir. Need to find Edweware. That's an unfortunate name. Arr! Okay. Ah, there you are. Or no. Okay. You're Andore. Here's Edweware. Arr, another initiate. Sometimes I wonder if the guild can hold them all. Ah, I see they sent you after the Major's long skirt. It's a popular choice as of late. You are now a member of the Pirates Guild. Whenever you enter a town, you will know if there are any guild buildings there. Unfortunately, guild rules say I have to pay you for this worthless piece of trash because you stole it in service of the guild. Here's a nickel. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, almost forgot. You are also entitled to a dungeon map. Here, let me show you where the ruins of old Lucina's farm is on yours. Pop. He just vanishes. Alright, so I've been doing a few of the Pirates Guild quests, and they're pretty much just Thieves Guild quests with a few words changed around so that it's vaguely more pirate themed. So that's pretty lame. So let's try to find some of the new weapons that were added. I heard that there were like whips and stuff. Maybe we can get a whip and go kill some vampires like Simon Belmont or something. Okay, do you have any whips? I don't even know if I'd be able to afford it. I have barely any gold. Let's see. Just a bunch of bloody weapons. Can you imagine if somebody sold you a weapon that had blood on it? I mean, how gross would that be? So you got a flail, that's kind of like a whip, but it isn't. Okay, so here's another thing. The staff is a trident now, and it's steel, even though I prohibited my character from using steel, but you know, I hacked my save again. But yeah. It looks exactly like a staff when you equip it. So, again, pretty underwhelming. Okay, so I've been to like 10 different stores, and I bopped around in this dungeon for like 15 minutes, and I really couldn't find any whips. The closest thing I could find was this flail that has a slightly edited graphic. I think all the flails are a little bit different now. So this is the supposed whip, but it just looks like a flail. So, yeah, that's Pirates of Tamriel in a nutshell. If I were to rate it, I'd give it an unenthused yar out of 10.